What ain't YouTube? It's your boy Kurt, and I'm back with another video. Peace to the guys, peace to the goddesses, peace to the peasants, peace to the kings, peace to the queens, man. Shit, I know it's been a while, man. First of all, happy new calendar year, happy new 2025 to everybody. Hope y'all went into the new year with a va-va-voom. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all went in there with a little bit of hustle, a little bit of action, a little bit of motivation, you feel me? Yeah, and I know I've been gone for a minute, man. I've been gone for a while. And it's not because I didn't want to be recording videos. I've just been busy with a lot of other projects. But, you know, it's 2025. It's a new calendar year. So, obviously, we got new things we trying to accomplish. We got things that we trying to make sure that we do on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? To instill that the goals get accomplished, bro. And it's not about like having like new calendar year resolutions or something. For me especially, like I'm really just keen on like changing habits and seeing results, because you can't be doing the same thing expecting different results. You know what I'm saying? If you try something and it didn't work, you can't do it again expecting it to work. You have to at least try it differently. You feel me? Like, it's only common sense, bro. So with that being said, that's the plan for 2025. Just do things differently and do it wholeheartedly, bruh. So with that being said, today's video, man, I did 3 months with no weed, and I want to share my honest opinion about it. I did 3 months. Reason I said 3 months was because I'm currently smoking weed right now. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I do have a joint with me. So I want to give my honest opinion on how that was. And first things first, to be honest, 3 months was not much. And it's raining, bruh. It's drizzling and shit, but I don't mind, you know what I'm saying? I could take a little bit of the rainfall. And yeah, so I just want to let y'all know, bro. I did 3 months, no weed. I made videos about it. I made progress videos, month 1, month 2, month 3. And for me personally, my experience when I did that, I didn't experience any withdrawal symptoms. I did experience a lot of temptation, but the temptation was not strong enough compared to where my mind was, because I was stuck up on me completing the 3 months, and you know, no temptation was gonna have me fold. You feel what I'm saying? Because during that time, bro, I was encountering people who smoked, bro. I was encountering females who was I would take walks and shit. Females taking walks, smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? I would approach them, you know what I'm saying? They would offer me a joint, but I'd be cool with that. You know what I'm saying? The old me though, old me would have did that, you know what I'm saying? But at that time, my focus was on at least completing 3 months, because I would just wanted to challenge myself and see how I would do without it. And to be honest, bruh, I was doing 100% perfectly fine without weed, you know what I'm saying? Being sober, because like I said, for me, weed, bro, is like a very spiritual thing and a natural thing for a nigga like me, bro. That shit is like, it does not affect me as much as it does people around me. I've seen people around me. I know I got brothers, I got homies. My brother doesn't smoke weed, number one, because that shit hits him way differently compared to the way it does to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm off a joint right now, as we talking right now. But you know what I'm saying? That's when we talking about going into different strains and shit. But I feel like weed is something that's supposed to just accept you, bruh. Like, if that shit doesn't go well and doesn't sit well with you, you shouldn't be smoking it. You feel me? And that's the thing about it. It's a powerful herb. And like I said to y'all, that shit is a spiritual thing for me. So it's deeper than just getting high and trying to look cool about it for me. You know, of course, when I started smoking weed in high school, that's what it was about. But the more I lean towards a spiritual lifestyle, the more I lean towards a much more herbalist lifestyle, and the more I research towards that, I then learned more about the medicinal effects and the spiritual effects and the spiritual uses of the herb itself. And it does have a lot of spiritual properties, but I've mentioned a couple of things about that plant in my previous videos, because if you guys watch my videos, and if for most of you watching right now, if you spiritual and if you got knowledge on the spiritual and the herbs and shit, you understand that marijuana is a feminine plant, and what it does when you smoke it is it exposes you to who you truly are. This is why people tend to feel paranoid when they smoke. This is why people tend to have negative experiences. Those negative experiences do not come from the weed itself. Those negative experiences come from you deep down within. Because when you smoke or when you intake or do anything like that, what happens is the plant exposes you to the true you, who you really are. You know what I'm saying? This is why you get paranoia. You start feeling anxious because you got all these questions. It's like you get in your own head. For y'all who smoke, for y'all who smoke weed, for y'all who smoke marijuana before, know what I'm talking about, right? And that's not because of the plant itself. That's because of you. It exposes who you are. It's the same thing when you take psychedelics, when you take things like mushrooms and psilocybin, things like that. When you take those at high doses, what happens is it gives you an introspection. So it gives you an internal point of view of who you are. And if you are not vibrationally high or vibrationally ready for such things, then you're gonna have a terrible experience, bruh. It's exactly the same thing as weed. It's got um chemicals and um yeah, it's got chemicals that make you that alter. Let me just say that alter your state and either heighten or lower your state depending on your state of vibration as a human being. So, and I don't know about the GMO weed because we spoke about the GMO weed. So if you buy your weed from a dispensary, this is why people who quit weed, who are buying weed from dispensary, have all type of withdrawal symptoms and all type of crazy stuff. Is because the weed is not natural. I only smoke natural weed. My weed is grown from the earth, bro. I got supplies. I don't buy my weed from dispensary. Have I smoked dispensary weed? Yes, I have. But even the taste is different. The way it looks is different. It just looks like the motherfucking tweak the shit, bro. Them shits look like they sprayed some shit on it. So, me personally, I choose not to partake in using such a herb. I'd rather get my shit natural. And I feel like that's the reason why I did not experience any withdrawal symptoms, was because I'm smoking just natural herbs straight from the soil, just like the cactus, nigga. Straight, same shit. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is, I used to smoke blunt wrap, right? I smoke blunt wrap once in a while here and there. And if you smoking your weed and you smoke it a lot in your blunt wrap, even if it's organic, the thing is, what happens with the blunt wrap is that it's tobacco infused. So you become addicted to the tobacco in the blunt wrap. You understand what I'm saying? That's what happens. You can end up becoming addicted to that instead of the weed. So when you stop, you end up having tobacco withdrawal symptoms. That is a thing. But my experience in general, bro, it was great. It was a great challenge. Will I stop for longer? 6 months? Will I go a year no smoke? Yes, I will. But the reason I did 3 months was to simply challenge myself. But currently, I'm not gonna lie to you, I smoke herb, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just a thing that I'm currently doing. I smoke herb here and there once in a while. When I'm chilling a lot, I smoke. I work out. Sometimes I work out high. you know, I smoke weed. I don't smoke when I'm relaxing. That shit helps me for like muscle recovery, number one as well. Not saying it's an excuse, but this is a thing I chose to be responsible for if I'm gonna partake. Another thing I want to say though is, if you're in high school, bruh, you should not be smoking weed. You should not. Reason why, if you're in high school, you should not be smoking weed is because your brain is still growing. Like your brain at least develops like to a great state by the age of 21. That's at least when your brain has developed, to a certain point. For males, I'm talking for males. I think for females, it's much younger. So as a nigga, like I started smoking weed in high school. That shit slows your performance a lot. You know what I'm saying? That shit slows you down a lot. Including even if you're not in high school, if you're an adult. If you don't know how to maintain and control yourself, weed can slow you down 100%, because what happens is it slows down the growth of your brain. It slows down the process of your brain growth. If you start consuming marijuana at a young age, like in high school, like at the ages of 15, 16, 17, during your high school years, you should stop. You should not be doing that. You're only slowing down your growth process by a great amount. You know what I'm saying? So that's just really what I just wanted to speak on it, you know. And yeah, man, I know I've been gone for a minute, but we back, and it's a lot of things that are gonna happen this year on this channel, and dedicating more time focusing on that. So if you new, welcome back. Shit, I'm a bit rusty. If you new, welcome back to the channel. If you're not, hold on. If you new, welcome to the channel. If you're not, welcome back. But that's just basically a summary of 3 months no weed and my honest opinion. So if you liked the video, liked it, if you got something to say about it, leave a comment and share it. I'm gonna check y'all on the next one. Peace.